This entire jilbab is made from 3 pieces of fabric, and I'm going to break it down for you. You want to fold your fabric in half, and your first cut is going to be your front piece. My client is 5'7", that equals 67 inches, so that's what I cut, 67 inches. Fold it and put it to the side. For the back piece, I'm cutting the same 67 inches, but I'm adding an extra 10 inches. This is the part that goes up and over the head to form the khimar. So that's why this piece needs to be a little bit longer. I'm layering the pieces on top of each other. The longer piece on the bottom, the shorter piece on the top, so that I can shape them together. To create the head opening, measure around your head, around your face, and under your chin. Take that number and divide it by 4. Mine was 20 inches, so divided by 4 gives me 5 inches. That's your first measurement. Next, measure from the top of your head down to your wrist. Mine was 33 inches. That measurement creates the length of the sleeve. I'm marking 33 inches down, then drawing a slanted line from my 5-inch head opening to that point. Next, measure around your forearm, slightly above the wrist, since we'll be adding a cuff later. Mine measured 11 inches. Divide that number by 2, that gives you 5.5 inches. That's the width I'm marking for the sleeve opening. From that 5.5-inch sleeve mark, I'm slightly curving the line down to the bottom of the front piece. This creates the flow of the body without making it boxy. Don't overthink this curve, just keep it soft. You're shaping, not carving. This part looks confusing, but it's not, so stay with me. At the hem of the front layer, I'm measuring up 3 inches. From that point, I'm curving one line inward toward the fold to shape the front. Notice that this first line only stays on the top layer. Then from that same 3-inch mark, I'm curving another line downward into the longer back layer. This connects the front and the back smoothly. It should look something like this. So now we cut. I'm cutting along all the lines we just drew. I start at the slanted shoulder, then move down to the sleeve opening, and cut down. When I reach the hem of the top layer, I gently lift the fabric so I don't cut both layers together. I cut the front along its curve first, then I cut the back along its own curve. It should look like this. Next, I open both pieces and place them right sides together and pin along the slanted shoulder and sleeve and down the sides. We're leaving the head opening open, the armholes open, and the bottom open. Now we take it to the machine and sew along those edges. For the Khimar piece, I'm starting with the strip that's 45 inches long and 8 inches wide. I fold it in half lengthwise, then fold it again. On the folded edge, I mark 4 inches. On the opposite side, I mark 2 inches. I connect those 2 points with a slanted line, but before cutting, I do add a small notch at the corner to mark the center. It should look like this. After cutting and opening the Khimar piece, you'll see 2 narrow ends on each side. Those are the sections we're sewing. I stitch up and around both of these ends, leaving the entire center section open. Then I turn it right side out and press it flat. Now I'm going back to the main garment. I'm holding it by the head opening so that I can find the back center, and I notch it. I'm matching the center notch on the Khimar to the back center of the head opening. I'm going to clip that all up so that I can sew it around. It should look like this from the front and like this from the back. Same construction, just a different color. And this is your finished jilbab. I didn't show the cuffs because there are so many ways you can finish them. You can add elastic, structured cuffs, or use the same fabric like what I did. Just make sure your measurement runs from your forearm down to the wrist, and that's where you get to be creative. I'm Boss Stitch, and over here, we make everything so easy.